Hi Julia, what's here? Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we're going to be looking at the Layered Differently collection from Sentimentally Yours, and we're looking at the second release, and I'm going to combine the Opulence squares with the Magnificent rectangles, and you will find them over on my website juliawattscrafts.co.uk and also over at Honeypot Crafts too. So this is super simple, really easy, but I just thought it might be useful to combine the two die sets. So I am going to use it with the Peony Whisper 8x8 paper pack, and I've been quite frugal. I've got my A5 card blank, and we're going to be working in landscape. And you can see here I've got the rounded edge of the Magnificent rectangles, and I've gutted. So that means that I can be really frugal with my papers and not waste any. I think we're up. Are we up that way? I think we're that way actually, because that looks like the writing's that way. That's the way you have to do it. So here's my piece that's come out of that beautiful paper there. Isn't that pretty? And so we've also got a layer that's going to go on here. So this is the, I think this is the fourth one. Yeah. So we've used the largest but one of the decorative dies to gut the paper there, and I'm teaming it up with this I think it's called Champagne or something. It's one of the Lustre cards from Sentimentally Yours, so you can just about see the lovely sheen on it there. So you will find that over at Honeypots, and I have actually cut the largest decorative die out of that. So we're going to stick these together like so. So let's get those two pieces stuck down. Let's do this one first. We don't need that just at the minute. As I say, this is super quick and easy to do. Right, glue. Sometimes you need a really quick card, but these Layered Differently dies, and of course the beautiful papers from the creative pack are going to make you a stunning card, but very quickly. Don't use loads of glue, because you don't want your papers are I believe they're 190 GSM. I want to say, check on my website, it does say how heavy they are, but they are very good quality, but you still don't want to put loads of glue on. So that is going to go under my MDF sheet, under my mat, and then I'm going to stick this one down onto my back layer. You could cut some of the embellishments out of the creative pack if you've got the creative pack, and add some extra flowers on it. I'm keeping these cards very simple so that you can see how the dies do the work for you. So this is a little bit trickier because it's obviously quite open. Let's stand up so I can see where it's going. It is quite nice on this kind of ivory colour Lustre card. Okay, so that layer then is going to go underneath as well. Now in the paper pack, as in the creative pack as well, there are two sheets of each. So I've taken a small section of the same design, and I've cut that out of this is the largest but one of the decorative dies in the Opulence squares, and then I've cut the largest one out of the Lustre card. So this is going on here like so. So it's all about just doing your layers and sticking it together. Super quick, super easy, no problem. This might be my last video with this collection. I'm not sure if I'll have time to do any more. I was going to do a pop-out card, but I haven't had time to do that. But of course you can do pop-out cards with the new layer differently, just like the demos I've already shown you with the first release. I will try. If I get round to it, I'll try. Is that evenish? I think it's evenish. Right, so that's my top layer. Then we're going to stamp a sentiment. Now, I'm unsure. This looks like black ink to me. So, I think we will use black so that it looks all the same. So we're going to go for Nocturne Versafine Clair. And from the Magnificent rectangles, I've just cut, this is a very lacy bit of the paper, so I've cut that out the smallest die, and then I've cut again the Lustre card here out of that lovely ivory colour Lustre card. So we're going to use one of the sentiments from the just saying Rustic from the Heart Sentiments. And we're going to see which one is going to fit on here. I was going to have Be Your Amazing Self. And what was I going to put either side? I was going to put something either side. I can't remember. To Someone Special, that will fit really nicely. Yeah. That fits really nicely because it's definitely for someone special. So Nocturne Versafine Clair, because it looks like the writing. I was going to use Morning Mist, but because the writing looks like it's in black, we're going to go black. And I hope that's straight. When you're going onto a paper, it's kind of, oh, I hope that's straight. I hope I stamp it well. Tweezers. There we go. To Someone Special. That fits nicely on there. And we'll just clean that off. And then we'll be ready to put together. Really, really, really quick and easy. Oh, sorry about that. I have to hit the camera at least once during every video. It wouldn't be me otherwise. There is a full list of what I've used in the description of this video. So we're going to just put that on there, and then we're going to start sticking all our layers together. So that fits on that panel really nicely. Obviously make sure you don't smudge. Smudge sentiment isn't that good. We'll just put that underneath there for a second while we bring out our layers, and then we'll start. I must remember to put that on the left so that's the right way up. And we'll start putting our foam tape on. Scissors. There they are. This could be one of my quickest demos. Obviously I've cut everything out beforehand, but you know, it is a really, really quick card to do. Oh. That's something else. I want to go into the corner. And of course you can mix and match across the original Layered Differently collection as well. Use your outer layers with different inner shapes and mix up your shapes from your rectangles and your squares, just like I'm doing. Just add some Prit, and then you can move it if you need to. Pop that down. I'm just popping it onto a white card blank because that would be what most people use. And actually, I think white and the green looks really nice together, very classy. And then we go up to our next layer. This is the gutted layer, remember. I mean, I don't tend to gut cards much unless I'm running out, but definitely gut your papers because the papers are just beautiful and you don't want to waste any of those. We'll put a tiny bit into the point here. Like so. More Prit, I'll put it down somewhere, there it is. And again, must make sure that we've got the pattern going right. And then this is going to go in the centre there. So it just looks like a continuation of what's in the background. Okay. And then we go for our Opulence. And that's going to go so that it sits on the top there. I mean, you could, if you're being really frugal, gut that inside bit there. But I wanted to show you what this would look like. So if you wanted to, if you didn't have the squares, there's nothing stopping you just popping that on, and that could be your finished card. Okay, that's lovely. How simple is that? But it's lovely. But we are going to put this one on as well. This could be a separate card, obviously, if you, like I say, if you've been really frugal. But we are going to pop this on. I just want to show that you can mix and match the rectangles and the squares as well, which is why I've done it. Okie dokie. Oh, sorry, that's my stomach. I'm a bit peckish. Right. So we're just going to pop this. So we points going top and bottom, and we're just overlapping. Okay, and then that's going to go down there. And then we've got our sentiment, which we might want to have hanging over the edge there like that maybe. Or we might want to have it just slap bang in the middle. No, I don't like that. I think it's got to go to one side. Like that. So we need one layer there up to that, and then we need 2 layers here. It's not too thick with the card, so I'm thinking that that is going to be sufficient. Let's have a look. Yeah, that'll be fine. Just fine. Oh, what am I doing? Don't know, Julie. What are you doing? Let's put Prit on. That's what we want on. stand up so I can see that I get it straight. Okay. And then I think we're done. I will perhaps add some pearls in the corner afterwards, but yeah, really pretty. And that's just to show you how the rectangles and the squares work together. Hope you've enjoyed it. Hope you find it useful. Do remember that you'll find the products, if I've got any left, over on my website juliawattscrafts.co.uk and also over at Honeypot Crafts too. Do like and subscribe on my YouTube channel, which is where you are now. I do actually really like to read your comments. Yeah, thank you for watching.